Today I'd like to show you guys Exploring Creation with Astronomy. This is an Apologia science book. This is meant to be used for K through 6. So this is an elementary curriculum, and all of the Apologia science books are Christian based, and these elementary books are meant to be used for 1 year. We were actually able to finish this book in half of a school year, so we were able to do 2 Apologia books that year that we did this one. One of the things that they recommend you do is to keep a notebook as you go along, and what we did was we did binders, and I will show you my son's binder that we did later on for this book. And after every lesson and throughout the lesson, they do recommend that you have the child narrate back to you what they have learned, and we did that, and I put their narrations for the kids in their binders, and they can look back at those and see what they learned at the end of the year. So there are some projects and experiments to do with this book. We didn't do most of these because you can't really experiment with a lot of things about space, but there are some projects if you would like to, gather all these things, or you can get a science kit from Christian Book or other websites that has all the things in it, so that makes it really easy to do all the projects. So in this book, each lesson is about like one thing. Like lesson 2 is the sun, lesson 3 is Mercury, and each planet has its own lesson. Some of them, there's 2 planets per lesson, like over here, but each lesson is basically focused on one thing. So we really liked this book. This was actually, I think, my children's favorite Apologia science book that we have done so far. So it has these beautiful color pictures. It's written in a conversational style, and I really like that. And let's take a look over here at some of the pictures. So there are activities to do if you would like to do them, and we did do this. So you use the magnifying glass on a chocolate bar and melt the chocolate bar with the sun and the magnifying glass, so that's fun. And then at the end of every lesson, they do have some questions to see if your child remembers anything. And so these are some of the projects. So I love these nice color photographs. So that's what it looks like in here. So at the end of every lesson, they want the child to draw a picture for their notebook or binder of the planet or the thing they're learning about that lesson. So for every lesson, my kids would take a piece of paper and try to draw this picture from the book, and we put that in their binders. So that's what this looks like. There is a new edition if you want the latest scientific information about space. So if you really want the latest information, get the newest edition. I think they didn't have a lot of pictures of Pluto at the time they made this one because they hadn't flown by with the satellite yet. So I think the new book has updated pictures of Pluto. This one is obviously not a very good picture of Pluto, but otherwise we really like this. And I'll show you my son's binder. And he was 4 years old when we did this program, and it is K through 6, and he was doing preschool at the time, and he was 4, and he learned a lot, and he really enjoyed doing the binder. I didn't make him do it, but he loved it and wanted to do it. So this is his little 4-year-old writing up there. You're supposed to make a cover page about astronomy, and then this is his narration, and I typed it up for him because he obviously could not write it out or type it out at that age. So here's the sun, and there's just various projects they're supposed to do. So this again is a narration. So this is the kind of things that you would put in your binder or notebook. And it's really fun to have this now to look back at what he drew and what he had learned when we did this. And my daughter also has a binder. So that is the Apologia Exploring Creation with Astronomy. So I hope this has been helpful for you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.